Top 10 largest countries in the world. Hello back, viewers! In today's video, we're taking a look at the biggest countries in the world as accounted by surface area. You can surely make a pretty educated guess as to which these countries will be, but some of them in the top 10 may come as a shocking surprise. So don't forget to watch today's video to the very end for the top 10 largest countries in the world. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss another upload of ours. Having said that, let's jump right in. Number 10. Algeria. The 10th largest country around the globe in terms of area is Algeria. It hails over a total area of 2,381,741 square kilometers. The capital city of Algeria is called Algiers. The Sahara Desert covers up more than 4/5 of the land. Oil and gas reserves have been discovered there in the 1950s, but most Algerians are found to reside along the northern coast. Number 9. Kazakhstan. Basically, the 9th largest country in the world is known as Kazakhstan. Its total area covered is 2,724,900 square kilometers. The capital city of Kazakhstan is Nur Sultan. It is a Central Asian country and also a former Soviet republic, which extends its roots from the Caspian Sea in the west to the Altai Mountains at its very eastern border with China and Russia. Its largest metropolis city, Almaty, is a seasoned trading hub whose landmarks are inclusive of Ascension Cathedral, a Tsarist-era Russian Orthodox Church, and the Central State Museum of Kazakhstan, displaying thousands of years-old Kazakh artifacts. Number 8. Argentina. Argentina is the 8th biggest country in the entire world. The area coverage of the country is 2,780,400 square kilometers. The capital city of Argentina is known as Buenos Aires. It is located in the southern half of South America. Its great overall land coverage makes it the largest Spanish-speaking nation in the entire world. Number 7. India. India is the 7th largest country in the world by area. The area coverage is approximately 3,166,391 square kilometers. New Delhi is the famous capital of India. Number 6. Australia. Australia is then the 6th largest country and the smallest continent on all of Earth. The area coverage of this country is 7,692,202 square kilometers. The capital city of Australia is known as Canberra. We hope you're enjoying the video up till this point. Keep watching as we're about to move on to the top 5 largest countries in the world based on area covered. Number 5. Brazil. Now on to the 5th largest countries in the world. We have Brazil, possibly the largest nation in South America. Brazil is responsible for half of the total land area of South America, and it shares a border with every South American country except for Chile and Ecuador. However, much of Brazil's territory is taken up by the vast, albeit shrinking, Amazon rainforest region. Despite extensive deforestation efforts in the last few decades, the latest approximates put the Amazon rainforest at having a land area of 5.5 million kilometers squared, and over 60% of that is in Brazil. Were it a country itself, the Amazon would be the 7th largest one in the world, with a covered surface area that is almost twice the size of India itself. Number 4. USA. Next up, we head towards the United States of America, which has slightly a larger land area than its neighbor Canada. Much like China, its largest region also stands as one of the least populated. Alaska is the biggest state in the U.S. judging by land area, making up for more than 15% of its total territory. However, with a population of under 750,000, only the states of Wyoming and Vermont have fewer residents than that. California and Texas, though, also rank in the top 3 most vastly spread out states, both in terms of size as well as population. While it doesn't really have a lengthy distance of Russia in mainland USA at least, residents of Hawaii could be forgiven for feeling a little bit cut off from the rest of the country. It takes about 9 hours 30 minutes to fly from Honolulu to New York. Honolulu to Boston is even more far and is sometimes called the longest domestic flight in the world, although technically the South Pacific Islands of French Polynesia fully constitute part of the nation of France, and a 2020 direct flight between Papeete and Paris was much longer. Number 3. China. China, being the 3rd largest country in the world, possesses an overall land area of 9.4 million square kilometers. While most major Chinese cities, such as the likes of Beijing and Shanghai, are found in the heavily populated east of the country, China also has some huge western regions which contribute to its overall massiveness. Its 2 biggest provinces are Tibet and Xinjiang, in the west of China. Between them, they make up around 30% of China's total landmass, but less than 2% of what is known as the world's largest population. The Inner Mongolia and Qinghai regions are also pretty large but kind of sparsely populated regions, a far cry from its crowded megacities. Whatever way you view it, China is now considered the dominant Asian power, and with its land borders with 14 countries, from Kazakhstan to Tajikistan in Central Asia to North Korea in the Far East, China's influence looms large in this part of the universe. Number 2. Canada. Canada is certainly more commonly thought to be the world's second largest country. Were we to be inclusive of water bodies such as Great Lakes, then this stands correct. However, going by surface area only, it falls just behind China and the USA. Despite their almost comparable size, Canada's population is merely 12% of that of its southern neighbor and even less than 3% of China's. Much of Canada goes through long, freezing winters, and it has become home to some of the coldest and most chill of places on Earth. However, its major cities have mostly been spread out across the south end of the country, many within a rather short distance of the US border. Number 1. Russia. Covering up 2 continents, Russia can easily be named the largest country in the world, which in total covers almost 11% of Earth's overall landmass. There are many statistics and facts which show just how large this place is into some perspective. It's perhaps more well measured in time zones rather than miles or kilometers. The western oblast of Kaliningrad, found between Poland and Lithuania, is a humongous 10 hours behind some further regions of Russia, such as Kamchatka Krai, which is even further east than Far East nations, such as those of Japan and South Korea. You can also get a feel for Russia's grand size by hopping on the famous Trans-Siberian Railway, which brings together Moscow with the Pacific port of Vladivostok. The journey takes just excess of 6 days and covers about 9,289 kilometers. Today's list of the top 10 largest countries of the world in terms of the overall area covered can alter since planet Earth is rather dynamic in nature. The boundaries of the countries are often going through a process of either contraction or expansion, or in some cases both, along with the constant movement in the Earth's tectonic plates. Moreover, alterations in international policies too can change the size of a country. Therefore, every single year, experts come along with a new set of data indications that show the latest area coverage of all the countries. And so accordingly, the list may keep changing. Till the next set of data comes in, these were the top 10 largest countries in the world. Having said that, we come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time for more of such interesting content.